Tipo assim, se eu não tô gostando da party, eu saio em silêncio, mano. Eu sou desse jeito.
Verdade. Ele vai falando não. Reclamando.
É, ué.
Tô papo que cheira pó pela bunda.
Porque, tipo, a party nem era do moleque, mano. A party era, se não me engano, do Puxed ou sua.
Ó, escuta, hein?
Tô escutando.
Ó. Ó. Noite muita boa, em plena madrugada, tô com passado lá, só querendo vir. O relógio, maloca com a 3 a pé, o sorriso da princesa que tem que esquecer. A face cigarra, sabe, o sentimento bom, meu azar, tudo não sei se pensar, só não pensar.
And coming up next, our main event, a matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. All right, so here he is, the undefeated Israel Adesanya. His crowning achievement, at least to this point in time, UFC 236, a monumental unanimous decision win over Kelvin Gastelum in what was one of the best title fights you or I have ever seen.
One of the greatest fights of all time. And to watch Israel Adesanya go out in round 5 when the fight is on the line and have his very best round of the fight was inspiring for anyone that likes mixed martial arts. If you're a fan of a young guy like Israel, to see him do that, to earn that title, is very, very assuring as he's getting ready to go forward in his career. To achieve that goal in such a short amount of time is truly, truly unheard of.
So here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world. This man ubiquitously regarded as the top 85er at present. Some people believe this is the greatest middleweight of all time. He certainly does, and he has goals even beyond that. He wants to be one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time, and in order to preserve that goal, this is a title defense, simply put, that he's gotta have. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Adesanya is 13 years the elder. He will have a 5-inch reach advantage. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mano, você já percebeu que a maioria dos lutadores tá tudo virando ator?
when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan
Igual esse cara
Now,
Gostei, mano.
is the moment
Igual esse cara aqui,
UFC
Israel não sei o
fans
que.
around the world
Além
have
dele
been
ser
waiting
lutador,
for.
ele é ator também, mano.
Live from the sold-out United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 22 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Belo Horizonte, Brazil, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, El Tigre.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. Have a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
4 e 5?
É, eu falei, né?
Falou.
All right, so here we go with round 1 of this UFC middleweight championship. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight. All right, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands. And give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way. And in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to
Essa
participate.
música eu nunca ouvi não, é
Ladies
nova?
and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta has called a stop
É
to
nova
this
essa
contest
música?
at 49 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion.